So I'm in the checkology um, website, and here is my review. So I actually went ahead. Um, I completed the first lesson. The first lesson here, where it says, what's it called? It says this one right here, info zones. Okay, and I actually did that. It took quite a bit of time to do. The things that I liked about it were that it incorporated little explanation videos and then little quizzes and tests for students to do so that you can check that they're understanding the information along the way. Um, and I actually quite liked that. And I thought that the material that they covered was very important. I would like to spend some time working on some of these other um, lessons. They've got the next one would be on democracy's watchdog, which I assume has to do with the role of the news and the press for democracy for voters and that kind of a thing. Lesson number 3, it has the practicing quality journalism. And then number 4 is about fake news and misinformation and spotting all of that. I think that those are all probably really good lessons and information. And if you go down, there are more things that you can do. Unfortunately, because I don't have an upgraded account, I couldn't actually use any of these. So all of these would require me to upgrade my account, which is a little bit frustrating. And I'm not entirely sure how you could use this with students because they don't have an account and you don't want to make students pay for anything. Um, to be honest, I find that the most frustrating thing was that there was a lot that I couldn't look at because I don't have an account. You have to upgrade to do any of these things. Um, the exercises, they have ideas for messages where I'm assuming students could message the teachers. There's the discussion board, which I think would be really useful. Like I said, I couldn't check it out because I can't upgrade. But anytime that you can have the class do a discussion, I think that these lessons would work very well in a classroom where, for example, if the whole class worked on this misinformation lesson, and then at the end, they had do the little quizzes in the lesson. And then they go down here and they had to post a discussion, something that they learned or something that they didn't know before, or they have to post some examples of fake news that they've seen or find an example online that they see of fake news and then refute it, prove it to be false. I think that that could be really good. Um, the things that I found the most challenging, like I said, I can't go over the entire site because um, I'm not a member of any of the expensive things, but the the licenses that you have to purchase, I feel like that would be it's hard to get the school to pay for pencils or glue sticks, and trying to get my school to pay for licenses for students to do this, I feel like is just pie in the sky. Especially when there are other free apps out there like iCivics or Newsella that they could use. Um, Also, I'm not sure if I would use this in my classes, mostly because these lessons take quite a bit of time. They're very thorough, which is something that I like about them. And if I had the ability to assign them as homework and require students to do them for homework, I feel like that would be fabulous. Unfortunately, the school that I'm at oftentimes does not allow us or want us to assign homework to students. Students are supposed to be able to get the work done in class. And given the standards that we have, doing each of these lessons would take so long. I couldn't plan more than one lesson per class period because while some students could do multiples, some would not be able to, and you have to go at the pace of the slowest student, which means that you could only assign for an entire day one lesson and maybe a discussion board, and you're going to have some dead time. And then you could discuss it the next time perhaps, but it would just drag it out, and there's simply not enough days in the semester or the curriculum for this. um, I feel like this is an important topic and it should be covered, but I'm not, once again, if I can't do it as a homework assignment, I'm not sure that I have time in my actual teaching um, to do it. I do like the fact, another thing that I really liked about this InfoZone's lesson that I did is it used a lot of really timely contemporary news sources. So it's not just about different documents or different newspapers, but it covers tweets. It covers satire. They had clips from John Oliver and from the Olympics and things that Colin Kaepernick scandal, or not scandal but controversy, and all of those things that students are very well aware of that is going on. And it uses a lot of lots of different types of like it used TikTok and it used different videos and social media platforms. And I think that the students would really be able to identify with that. And I think the students would find it engaging and interesting. I'm just honestly not sure how I could fit it into my lesson plan.